Hey guys, Janice Vaughn, letting your light shine. Thank you all so much for joining me. We are on episode 59. So I found, I meant to do this yesterday, but I just didn't get a chance, but I found a journal entry from February 9th of last year. So this was just a couple of weeks before the explosion and the narcissist getting kicked out of my home. So it's interesting because this is the second time that I've read a journal entry where it had this specific language in it. So I lived in an apartment where he was never on the lease, okay? But because of his right to stay there, because he was living there, I couldn't just say leave, okay? In a typical situation, if I was staying with somebody and they said, would you please leave? I would pack up my stuff and leave. Why? Because you know what? If you don't want me here, why am I going to stick around? But with the narcissist, no. I asked him to leave numerous times. And what did he say? I live here. In the state of Arizona, you can't kick me out unless you evict me and blah, 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 blah. So, it's never a simple process. And I always wondered, I said, you know what? My gosh, why would you want to stay with somebody who doesn't want you in their life? I don't get it. But with a narcissist, it's a game, as we all know. So prior to me leaving and purchasing my own home and all this stuff behind his back, I had several friends tell me, Janice, just come stay with me. One of my friends had a 4-bedroom house. He's like, put it in, put your desk in one of the bedrooms. There's an extra bedroom for you. There's even a 3rd bedroom for, your grandbabies if they want to come visit or whatever. And I was like, that is so amazing. And I'm so grateful. But being the independent person that I am, I don't like to intrude on people. So I'm like, I'm going to try and stick this out. But I appreciate that because if I have to, I'm going to have to. And then my other girlfriend, she was like, just come stay with me. It doesn't matter. It's not worth your stress level to be stuck in a relationship with somebody who's going to berate you all the time. Yes, I get it. I mean, my work was hard to do because he was there constantly. So I read this journal entry and the last sentence is what kills me here. I've been offered a place to stay while I look for my place to buy. I've been offered to stay at these places rent-free. Okay, that's not me though. I would never stay anywhere rent-free. No way in hell. I have the best friends who know my situation and they are desperate to help me escape the abuse. Okay. I have hours upon hours of recorded audio, which you guys have heard so much of. Police are a phone call away. And the ironic thing is, I have 2 friends that are on police forces in Arizona in 2 different cities. So both of them were on alert and they knew exactly what I was dealing with and they knew. And so I told them this exact sentence as I told everybody else. If anything happens to me, the narcissist did it. Okay. I was terrified when I wrote this journal entry last year because I remember sitting there going, you know what? I don't know if this man is going to come at me in the middle of the night. I mean, the rage, the craziness with these narcissists are unpredictable that you just don't know what their next step is going to be. They can be so loving and kind and then they go into these rages and I didn't trust him. And there was one time that I was laying in bed just trying to take a nap and he came over right in my face and I looked at him and I said, please leave. I'm trying to sleep. He pulled back. I swear on my life he was going to punch me in the face. And I don't know what stopped him, but that was scary because I knew right then and there that he was capable of snapping like that in a minute. I used to hear stories about him saying all the time, about his ex-wife, well, I know people, I can take care of her if I really needed to. And I went to myself, I'm like, what? Is that a threat to your ex-wife? Because if it is, there's a problem here. There's a big problem. No, that's not what I meant. Really? That's not how I took it. And my perspective on that is you were threatening her. And that's not okay because if you do it to her, you're going to do it to me and you're going to do it to anybody else in your path. So if you guys are terrified of your life and you think that this person that you're with or surrounding yourself with is going to snap at any moment, alert people. Please get an order of protection. I know the order of protection is just a piece of paper, as people say, but they are enforceable. And if anything happens to you, or you're fearful, please don't stay silent. Please tell anybody you know, hey, I'm fearful that he or she is going to do something. I'm terrified to walk to my car at night. I'm terrified to get up in the middle of the night to go to the other room. I don't know if he or she's going to be in the kitchen with a butcher knife when I come around the corner. This sounds so far-fetched. It is. But you know what? In a healthy, normal relationship, nobody has to think this way. Nobody has to be fearful like this. Okay? But people like me who was in a relationship with a narcissist who is able to snap on a dime, it's reality. It's reality that we deal with, okay? And it's a fear. It's an underlying fear. And you literally go through every day of your life wondering, what is today going to be like? What is tonight going to be like? What is it going to be like when I walk in the door at night? What is it going to be like when I leave? I mean, it's so crazy. And for people that are not in a narcissistic relationship or have a very healthy relationship, none of this stuff ever comes to light, and you never never in fear of whomever you're with or whoever you're staying with. Yes, I know a lot of people have narcissistic parents, and that's really impossible to get out of when you are in the home living with them, and that's really hard. So a lot of things that I would suggest is just please try to stay away from these people as much as you can. I mean, retreat, go read a book, go to your other room, go, put on headphones, just go take a walk, go sit by a lake, spend as much time as you can with friends, if it's possible. I know a lot of this is impossible because the narcissist has such a crazy hold and control over many things. And I know a lot of women, especially, who have reached out to me, have shared that they just don't have access to money. And, something that I would suggest doing is just anytime you get, $5 or $10 extra, put it aside. I mean, if you're the one that goes to the grocery store and the other party doesn't check your receipt, I know so many of them do, ask for $20 cash back. And it's a small amount, but then take that $20 cash and put it in your secret fund. When you're planning to escape, change your address, get a P.O. box. That's really important to do. Change your email address. My goodness, you guys, create an email. And if there is any possible way that you can keep that email off of your cell phone, like don't have the app, but maybe log in through Safari or Google or something. Because if you get email notifications on your cell phone that pop up and the narcissist sees that, he's going to know, or she's going to know, that you have this other email. So create an email that nobody would know about, just a secret email that you can, communicate with people, something. All right. Facebook, Instagram, whatever apps that you're on, it's not hard for the narcissist to break in. The narcissist, in fact, broke into my Facebook all the time. I still don't know how he did that. It was insane. Looking back, though, I think what he did is I think he went on my computer when I was sleeping. In fact, I know he did. How else would he have gotten it? Or grabbed my iPad. But, I don't know. Maybe he held up my iPad to my face when I was sleeping to unlock it, or my phone. I mean, that's a huge possibility. That's why I said in one of my earlier videos, the face code lock is amazing. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, but when you're with these people who are going to go through your phone, have a backup code or something where they cannot get into your phone. Even the fingerprint thing, you're sleeping, they can hit your fingerprint on it. It's so easy to do. So think of different ways that you can start creating this secret life. And it's so sad that we would even have to have a secret life. But the capabilities of these narcissists are so incredible that we have to protect ourselves no matter what. All right. Send money to a friend in another state, or family members, or, I don't know, have Venmo or something where you don't access the money in there. Do a little side job where you can, pet sit, or just any possible way to get extra money. Talk to your neighbors, can you watch their home when they're gone out of town or something? And I'm just trying to come up with different ways that you guys can do that. But if any of you have any suggestions for some of the other viewers that would help, please comment below, because anything that we can all do and contribute to help other people, that's awesome, because we've got to fight for justice and keep people safe from these narcissists. They are just crazy. They're nuts. They're nuts, okay? We're not nuts, okay? We feel that we are because a narcissist makes us feel like we are just like them. I call that mind fucking. Totally, that's exactly what it is. Stay true to you, okay? All right, guys, I'll be back soon. I've got another one from actually today, which happens to be my son's 34th birthday. He's my oldest and my only son. So anyway, I will talk with you guys later. Love and light to all of you. Thanks.